and online.
Right now, I have been fighting and fighting and fighting by myself. It's even hard to get close people that I know to do this work because they don't understand it.
Juanita doesn't back down from a fight. She was a teen mom when she lived here in the Iberville. Levee failures in 2005 forced her to flee to the Superdome in waist-deep water with her infant daughter. That child's now a teenager, and Juanita says she's still fighting to save her from the world of child sex trafficking.
When I think of that, I think of Katrina because she was 8 months old. And I was 18. And I was gonna give my life to save her. That's why.
Juanita wants to go public with her fight to help other children and parents. In fact, Governor John Bel Edwards recently named her to his Children's Cabinet Advisory Board. We're not identifying her daughter, who Juanita believes was first lured into trafficking online.
These kids have access to the internet. And for my daughter, that's where it started.
At age 11, the girl started running away from home. Juanita says she and her husband did their best to rein in their daughter, but with 2 other children and jobs, they couldn't be everywhere at once. Their daughter didn't have a cell phone, but she could use her friends' phones at school.
But social media has been the platform for traffickers and recruiters for a few years now, where they come in and they're presented as friends, their boyfriends, meanwhile grooming the child.
Sherry Lockridge works with trafficking survivors.
And as a parent, the trust is great, but also have some boundaries with social media and pay attention if your child's on it all the time.
Don't wait till it happens to then want to do something about it. It's gonna be too late.
It was through social media that Juanita learned in 2018 that her daughter was being trafficked. She says an acquaintance recognized the girl from a Twitter live stream. A court transcript says the girl was being sexually assaulted in the video.
There was 4 other people that was in the background actually cheering this person on as my child performed this sexual act on this person.
Juanita's daughter was 13 at the time. Court records showed the girl identified a New Orleans man as her pimp. Juanita's asked that we not air his name because she fears retribution for her family. He faces a June court date for second-degree kidnapping and child sex trafficking charges.
He didn't realize that he broke our family even more than what we were already broken.
But the story doesn't end here. Juanita says her daughter continued to run away. Treatment at in and out-of-state facilities offered little help. They could only keep the teen so long, and the girl's experiences had already formed what Sherry Lockridge calls the trauma bond,
which is very real, very powerful. And especially the younger you are, you're more likely to view that trafficker as somebody you love or loved you.
The turmoil came to a peak last July when the teenager was back home and got into a fight with Juanita. The mother called police, who arrested the girl and brought her to the Juvenile Justice Intervention Center. When they called Juanita to pick her up, she refused.
I didn't want anybody to hurt her. So I'd rather have her there versus being on the street.
The State Department of Children and Family Services charged Juanita with neglect. A judge later dropped that charge. Lockridge says what Juanita did is not unusual.
And to a worried parent that's tired of worrying if her child's alive or dead because she has no idea where she is, lockup does seem like the safest place.
After yet another group home stay, the girl's next brush with the law came in December. She was connected to a carjacking incident in New Orleans. The charges were dropped when she agreed to enter another facility. Juanita says her now 16-year-old seems to embrace the program she's in now. Though she knows she's far from being out of the woods, Juanita says she believes her daughter will one day take over the fight against trafficking from her.
This is your story to tell. I don't want to tell your story permanently. This isn't mine to tell. So I want to make sure I get her to that point to where she survived and she tell this story and she come out a warrior, because that's what she is. She's a warrior.
And that was Greg LaRose with that report. Experts tell us the National Human Trafficking Hotline is a great resource for families. So you can call the toll-free number there on your screen or text HELP or info to 233-733. There's more about Juanita's fight and additional advice for families.